So this is a short video on how to produce a mitre joint in Fusion 360. So in the previous video we looked at making sure you create the folder in the right place. So I want mine to be in wood joints. I want a new file. Close that out. Let's just name it. So mitre joint. And we're going to start exactly the same as before. So we're going to switch on our origins. We want to work on this plane. So we're going to click R for rectangle. And again, we're going to come up, put this at random, and then just type in 70 and 200. These are millimeters. We're going to finish sketch. We could use the press pull or the extrude. We're just going to click E for extrude, and we're going to come out 18 millimeters. Remembering that timbers tend to come in derivatives of 3 millimeters, so 18 is a reasonable one for our purposes. We again are going to draw an offset plane, so we're going to use the construct offset plane from this surface. We're going to come out by 20 millimeters, just showing you what I'm doing here. 20 millimeters. We're going to again click R for rectangle. We're going to draw from here. In fact, I'm just going to make a change. I'm going to click snap to grid. So that should be snapping to the grid, to the corners. So 18. It actually isn't, so I might have a bit of a mouse problem. So I'm just going to tap that in manually. 17 and 18. 70, sorry, and 18. Finish sketch. Again, I'm going to click on the surface. E for extrude, and I'm going to come out with 150 millimeters. So let's take, well, first of all, let's put some appearance on it. So I'm just going to pull across, remembering we pull across from the image rather than the text. So I've just chosen that. If you want a different one, you'll need to download that first. I don't have any more downloaded on this particular computer. So reminding ourselves that the mitre joints are these 45-degree joints. So now I'm going to rotate round. And I need to put a 45-degree here. So what I need to do is new sketch, click on the top here. So I've got a new sketch on the surface and I want to put a 45-degree line here. So the way I'm going to do that is do a rectangle. And I'm going to make it 18 by 18. By just tabbing across between the two, so 18 by 18. I'm going to zoom in so I can really see what's going on there, and I'm just going to draw a line from here to here. And in fact, thinking about that, I'm drawing that the wrong way, so that the line should have been here to here. But that's not a huge problem, we can sort that out. In fact, I'll sort that out right now. I'll get the trim, and I'll just delete off the bits that I don't want. Because all I want is that one 45-degree line, and we'll just repeat the same here. So 18 by 18, and then we want our 45-degree line to marry up with that. So that's going to need to be here to here. Trim, and just trim these ones off that we don't want. Now finish sketch, go back to our 3D view, and I want to remove this material here and here. So I'm going to click E for extrude, I'm going to select this, and I'm going to press shift. Bit of a problem up there, I need to go back and deal with that. Now let's do this one first. So pull this down. So that's, and I've got the cut operation there, so that's cut that off there. I'm just not quite sure what's gone wrong here, so let's just nip back into our sketch and take a look. Edit sketch. Zoom in. Select that, but I can't. Maybe let's just redo that one. So let's do T for trim, get rid of that. Just redraw this. That needs to be 18 by 18. And then I need a line comes all the way from here across there. In fact, I don't even need to delete the other bits of the sketch. What I can just do now is come up here, make sure my sketches are visible. Yes, now I can get that part. E for extrude, not 100% sure what we did last time. Cut that down there. and I've now got my mitre joint. Let's turn that sketch off. Let's turn it, oh, I didn't go quite far enough. So we can just edit that feature, pull down further, lovely job done. Turn our origins off, and now we can see that we have our mitre joint, and we can even get this, we can move copy. I've got faces on, so change that to bodies, move copy, and we can move these together. In fact, if we move that by the exact correct number, so if I should just undo that. So if I move that by the exactly correct number, so that's the 20 I moved it apart, plus the thickness, which is 18, so I need to move it by 38. So I'm rushing getting this wrong, bodies, and that will be minus 38. Then that will line up perfectly there, like that. And then if I want to undo that, just so we can see it before it's moved, then we can see it from our various positions there. We can obviously orbit around if we wish to, and see our mitre joint there. And if we want to go into the IKEA catalogue view, IKEA instruction manual view, we can just come down and look at it like that. So that is how to complete a mitre joint.